guys? Maestro Megatron here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Maestro Megatron and Friends with my co-host, Captain Neo Whiskers Boudreaux. I want to do a short video here. Why does the Halloween 4 mask get so much hate? It's a great movie, great storyline, great screenplay, great characters, great actors in it. Introduces Ellie Cornell and Daniel Harris. Great Halloween film, great flick. It's one of my favorites in the series. But why does the mask get so much hate? And I've heard so much stuff too. It's too white. It's painted too much bleach white. It just doesn't look right. People hate it because it doesn't look like the original mask. But here's the thing. The original mask was back from 1978, and it was worn again by Dick Warlock in 1981 in Halloween 2, just like it was in the original Halloween in 1978. It actually is a molded Shatner mask. It just doesn't have the alterations that Tommy Lee Wallace gave to the William Shatner mask back in the original Halloween 1978. The eye holes weren't cut out wider. The sideburns weren't shaved. The hair wasn't all matted out. It was more slicked back. As a kid, I hated the mask, to be honest with you, in Halloween 4. I couldn't stand it. And I was like, that doesn't look like the original mask. But as I've gotten older, I don't mind the mask. But it still gets a lot of hate. A lot of people still don't like the mask. It's very confusing to me. Just enjoy the movie. It is Michael Myers. Here's the thing. He was in a comatose state for 10 years, okay? He's not going to get the same mask. He went to a random Vincent discount drugstore who happened to have Halloween costumes and Halloween masks, and he picked up a different mask. It's highly unlikely there was going to be the same mask that he got when he broke into the original hardware store in the original 1978 Halloween movie, where Sheriff Brackett's like, well, all they took was a Halloween mask, some rope, and a couple of knives. Who do you think it was? No, it's highly unlikely he's going to find that same mask because it was 10 years later. So I do not hold it against the people that made Halloween 4. I do not hold it against the producers of Halloween 4 for not coming up with the same mask. Like I said, it is a Will Shatner mold. It just does not have the alterations that Tommy Lee Wallace gave it in the original Halloween by cutting the eye holes wider, shaving the sideburns. And yes, it was spray painted a little bit too much of a white clear coat. They should have gave it a little bit more darker tone. But here's the thing. Like I said, it's 10 years later. How likely is it going to be that he finds the same mask again? Highly unlikely. So yeah, just everybody chill out on Halloween 4's mask. Like I said, I hated it as a kid, but as I've grown up and gotten a little more common sense and able to think about more things more logically, again, you're not going to find the same mask. So there you go. Yes, and all the masks changed throughout the years because they can't come up with the exact same mold that they did with the original William Shatner mask from 1978. And of course, they used it again in Halloween 2. It was all worn out and faded in 1981's Halloween 2, but that's fine because I love the mask in that. Halloween 2 is actually my favorite movie in the series. But that's just the thing. It's highly, unless you use CGI, which that failed in Halloween H2O, you're not going to come up with the original mold of the Michael Myers mask in any Halloween movie. So everybody just quit moaning, quit belly aching and crying about it. Just go with it. Halloween 4 is a great sequel. It's a fantastic sequel. Like I said, highly unlikely they're going to come up with the same mask anyways in the Halloween world. So it just doesn't make any sense to me that everybody's just keeps crying and complaining. Oh, I don't like the mask. The mask is horrible. Well, it's Michael Myers all the same. George P. Wilbur, who came back to portray Michael Myers in Halloween 4, did a good job, even though he wore the hockey pads. That is one complaint I do have about the movie. But yeah, he wore the hockey pads. And you can tell because when he stands up, he looks like that, which he shouldn't have done that because George Wilbur was a big guy. He was 6'2.5", probably 200 plus pounds. But for some reason, Dwight H. Little, the director of Halloween 4, found it necessary for him to wear hockey pads, I guess. But whatever. But yeah, I just wish everybody would just have an open mind like I do about the Halloween 4 mask and don't have so much hate on it because, like I said, back to what I was just explaining, highly unlikely he's going to find the same mask from Halloween 1978. He's been in a comatose state for 10 years, highly unlikely. And it's very, very impossible to come up with the same mold, William Shatner mold, because Tommy Lee Wallace actually altered it and made it different for the original 1978 Halloween anyways. So everybody just be grateful and thankful that we got a Halloween 4 sequel because it did bring back the franchise. It brought it back to life. So again, why does the Halloween 4 mask get so much hate? It's Michael Myers. It brought back the franchise. The franchise is still going strong. It's still going. They're still kicking out movies. Not a fan of 2018 trilogy, but they're still kicking out the movies, and they're coming out with a Halloween TV series. But I will do more videos on my channel, long form videos like this about Halloween. But yeah, this is my first one back on long form video besides a live stream of why the Halloween 4 mask gets so much hate. Like I said, hated it as a kid, but it grew on me as I became an adult. Halloween 4 is a great sequel. It's a great sequel to the Halloween franchise, whether you like it or not. They did a good job. Great characters, great actors, great Halloween atmosphere. Just stop hating on The Mask and just enjoy it as a sequel in itself. It brought back the franchise. It brought it back to life. And there you have it. There's my 2 cents on the hate for the Halloween 4 mask. This is the Maestro Megatron with my co-host, Captain Neo Whiskers Boudreaux, and I will see you guys next time on the next Halloween video. Take care, and sweet dreams and happy nightmares.